Hello you beautiful people. In this quick video I want to share with you my experience with MMOs in 2019. So I'm a big fan of MMOs. I've played so many of them, tried out some for a short time, stuck with others for a long time. For example, Aeon Online used to be one of my favorite MMOs, and this year I wanted to go back and try some of them and hopefully find one that I would fall in love with once again. I know there's a lot of people like me looking for that perfect MMO in 2019, and after trying Aeon, Guild Wars and a few others, and honestly they felt fine, especially Guild Wars, but I wanted to try a few more and then decide, and I think I found the one, guys. Final Fantasy XIV. Now first things first, this game is pay to play, so there is a monthly subscription, but man is it worth it. Now I've tried this a few years back, but never had time to get into it. And in 2019 I was like, it's been out for so long, probably not worth getting into, I won't catch up, but then my friend the legendary Onion Knight himself convinced me to give it a try. So I got the game and have been playing since. I'm not max level yet, I'm level 68. At the moment max level is 70. But I still wanted to make this video to show you the perspective of a new player joining the crew of Final Fantasy XIV and share my experience with you guys. I'll be honest, in my opinion this is one of the few MMOs that is actually worth getting into in 2019. It really looks beautiful. I play on PS4, and if you have a high-end PC it will even look better. But even on PS4 the game is gorgeous. Some MMOs just don't have the visual appeal in 2019 because they have been out for a long time, but that is definitely not the case with Final Fantasy XIV. The skill animations look extremely beautiful and effective, so if you're a fan of awesome looking abilities, you won't be disappointed. The world looks amazing with beautiful locations, underwater cities, flying cities, and in general the environment looks beautiful. I'm a huge fan of mounts in MMOs and pets, and man, Final Fantasy XIV does not disappoint. Even though I don't have the top ones yet, and they are still a long grind away, the ones I got are really satisfying. Some you get from missions, others from killing insane looking bosses with some really cool mechanics and visual effects. And then I also have this one. I call this one Fatzilla. I don't know why, just seemed like something that fits a chocobo, aka huge chicken. Now one of my favorite things about this game, apart from Fatzilla of course, that makes this game so much more enjoyable is the community. I've played a lot of games and this community has to be the most kind and chill I've ever encountered. Most people are always down to help. For example, I play a tank, and even though I'm getting better with my rotations, I don't yet know all the dungeons. And whenever I let them know this is my first time in this dungeon, everyone's like, don't worry, we will walk you through, go here, do this, and they just try to teach me everything on the spot. So to all of the awesome people playing this beautiful game, thank you for being so chill and kind. This is a huge factor to any game in my opinion, because with a better community, every game feels more fun and enjoyable. When it comes to gear, you can get tons of armor and weapons. Some of the weapons look simply amazing. The game has a great glamour system which gives you the ability to change your armor's appearance and customize the character the way you like. The dungeons also look really cool, and there's a lot of them. So many dungeons, it's crazy. And most of them are really fun, especially the higher level ones. The low level ones are okay, but can get tiring, so if you jump into the game, make sure to get to at least 50 plus to really start enjoying the game. As I mentioned, I am level 68 at the moment, and some of the boss fights and dungeons are super exciting and cool. Onion Knight hit level 70 already on one of his jobs, so we usually do a lower level stuff. This guy looks insane. Oh my god. This game is amazing, dude. The boss designs are so good in this game, it's mind-blowing. What is he doing, Onion? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Where'd he go? This is insane. This is so beautiful that I don't mind dying, okay? I believe when Onion Knight sees my amazing paladin, he knows nothing can stop us and he feels protected, which I can't really blame him. The class system in the game is a bit different from classic MMOs. You create one character and then just swap weapons and you can start using other jobs. So this way you can have every class on one character and swap whenever you want. However, keep in mind, you have to level them up all separately. For example, if you have a level 70 paladin, that doesn't mean that you put on a bow and your bard will be level 70. No. You will start from level 1 and we'll have to work all the way up to 70 once again, so be ready for that. The leveling system itself isn't really different from other MMOs. You just have to follow the main quest line, which progresses in a really interesting way, and also instead of making you grind a lot for big chunks of XP, you get quick completions and less XP, but this leaves you with the feeling of actually progressing, and that was kinda cool. In between you can do the daily roulettes, which gives you extra XP per completion. Now let's talk about the story, and guys, I'm telling you, this game has the best story of all the MMOs I've played. I've been enjoying it a lot while playing the game, but I must admit my patience was low, so I went ahead and watched the story all the way to the end because it was so good and I couldn't wait. But seriously, it's really nice, and honestly, I don't know why I'm surprised. It's Final Fantasy. By the way, I'm a huge Final Fantasy VIII fan. That game was amazing, one of my favorite games of all time. Now, as I said, I play on PS4 and the game plays really well. I've had no issues at all. For all of you guys looking at the game and thinking there's so much going on the screen, how am I gonna understand all of this? Trust me, I know, I thought the same thing. But once you get into the game, in a few hours, it's pretty easy to get used to everything, and it actually feels natural with the controller. Now that said, mouse and keyboard would of course make your life easier, but you shouldn't have any issues getting used to the game on consoles. Especially if you have some MMO experience, trust me, you will have no problems. So don't fear the unknown and just jump into the game, because it's definitely worth it. After you hit level 70, there's so much more to do that it will keep you playing for a long time. The end game is there, and it really doesn't feel like the game is suffering from lack of content. Now, another reason to get into the game right now would be that the new expansion is coming out on July 2nd, which gives you enough time to hit max level and get enough gear to jump into the expansion right away, so don't worry about being left behind, that shouldn't be an issue. And let's be real, the main thing is to have fun, and from all the MMOs I've tried in 2019, Final Fantasy XIV was the most fun. What can I say? Cool gameplay, beautiful world, fun dungeons and unique bosses with cool mechanics and insane looking weapons, very cool mounts. This game has it all, and in my opinion, it's definitely worth checking out. Anyway guys, just wanted to share my thoughts on an MMO that I found to be the most fun and engaging in 2019. Hope you enjoyed the video. I thank you for all the support. A like and a sub is always super appreciated. Thank you once again, and as always, have a crazy beautiful day.